Welcome back. So just about every year, an alarming amount of fad diets appear with the promise of instant weight loss. Many of these diets force us to cut out entire food groups and go against our natural eating habits. So in 2024, we are saying out with the fad diets and in with balanced diets that actually nurture our bodies. And here to help us do just that is registered dietitian Kim Hofmann. Kim, how are you? It's been a while since I last saw you. So one of the things that I love about you when I first met you, which was about 3 years ago, is your passion for food and nutrition.
Yeah.
Please explain to us, what is a fad diet and why is it so popular?
Yeah, okay, so a fad diet is a diet that promises unrealistic results, like fast weight loss. And it has no real science to back up those claims. They tend to be very restrictive. You have to only eat these foods or these group of foods, or cutting out whole food groups, as you mentioned. And they tend to be quite expensive because you have to go with this product and you have to buy these supplements.
Yes.
So that's a fad diet. So if any of those, well, you will lose weight.
Short term.
Generally short term, yes. Because you will lose weight, but the weight that you're losing is actually not fat. You're losing muscle and water, which looks great on the scale. But actually what's happening inside physiologically is not great.
So out with the scale.
Out with the scale.
In with what do you suggest?
In with listening to your body, learning what your body is telling you. Learn when your body is telling you it needs food. Learn when your body is telling you, thank you, that's enough. Learn what foods feel right. Learn what foods don't feel good.
Yes. Listening is vital, but listening can also be listening to my body and then I turn to junk food. So I'd love to ask you, because I know that your passion is healthy, nutritious, energy-dense foods. How does one listen to one's body and then turn to foods that are medicinal?
So I always start with correcting people's structure of their day. So you've got to eat with your physiology. Your body needs energy from early in the day through till later in the day. It needs mostly in the morning when you're busy, needs less at night when you're sleeping. So we've got to get that balance right. We've got to work on portions. And then once our body feels amazing, then when you eat the junk food, especially in large quantities, you won't feel good. And then that is listening to the body. I'm not going to do that again because that didn't feel right.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with sometimes having something that's not that nutritious for the body but delicious for the mouth.
Yes.
So it's not wrong to have a chocolate here and there. It's learning how to do it in moderation and learning to actually fill up and give our body the nutrition that it is wanting.
What I love about so many of the topics that we're doing on Afternoon Express at the moment, and all the experts that are coming in, they're all telling us to be mindful. And I love what you're saying about being mindful about what you're eating and what your body feels like. I heard from a dietitian that around 2/3 of the population are lactose intolerant and don't know this. That's
scary.
Crazy.
Yes, it is scary.
How does one tap into that? How does one become aware of that?
So again, when you start doing the right things for your body, you can tell when you're doing the wrong things. So it's listening out for symptoms. Your body is constantly sending messages out and telling you what's happening. And listening to these symptoms and learning from them, using these cues to either not do or do more of, is the way to go. So it's listening, it's stomach symptoms often that we're looking at. So bloating, gas, diarrhea, vomiting, nausea, those kind of things. It can also be like a swelling of the mouth if the throat closes. These are just symptoms and signs that the body shows you, not necessarily lactose, but other foods as well. Itching, rashes, those are all signs that potentially you're putting something in your body that's not actually agreeing with it.
I was just about to ask you, is it true that so much starts and ends with what you eat?
Yes, absolutely. But also quite interestingly there, sometimes your body does react, but it's because it's not actually happy.
Yes.
And if we correct it, if we heal the gut, we can tolerate those foods again.
Yes.
So a lot of people cut, end up eating hardly anything because they're so scared to eat anything.
Yes.
And all they need to do is fix the problem, and then they can eat most of the foods again.
What are you appreciating about the no-lac range?
It gives people the option to use dairy, even if they are lactose intolerant.
Yes.
Dairy is such a good nutritious food to incorporate in the body.
So delicious.
Specifically, absolutely, I love it. Milk and yogurt, fantastic to use as part of meals, fantastic to use as snacks. They give excellent energy, give protein, so there's sustenance, also a great source of calcium and other essential nutrients. So if you're lactose intolerant, that does take something away from you. And so these lactose-free milks that are coming out are fantastic, that everyone can actually still get this fantastic food.
Yes. I love that. Thank you, Kim. If you have a specific dietary need and goal, then reach out to a professional dietitian like Kim for more help and information. But for now, we can all work on our awareness to listen to our bodies and feed it the nutritious food that it needs. And if you suspect that you could be lactose intolerant, then visit us online where we've posted a link for more information, and consider trying Nolax's range of lactose-free products as a dairy solution.
Say goodbye to nausea and cramps and say hello to delicious freedom with Nolax's range of lactose-free milk and yogurt. Be free with lactose-free.